Hello everyone, welcome to Breath, your 30-day yoga journey. I'm Adrienne, this is Benji, and it's day 3, baby. Anchor. Let's get started. All right, let's begin today. Yep, you guessed it, in a nice, comfortable seat. Take a second to get settled in. Maybe sit up on a blanket or a towel or a block. Whatever you're coming to the mat with today, know that it is welcome. This is a come as you are activity. Just want to remind you, as we get settled in here, hardest part is showing up, and we are here. And we've already begun. Relax your shoulders, lengthen up through the tip top of your head, so find length in the spine. Just take it nice and easy as we ease in here, closing the eyes, bringing our attention to the breath, guiding our awareness to the breath. Hands resting gently on the tops of the thighs or the knees, palms face down or face up if that's your vibe today. Listen to your body, respond. Again, closing the eyes here. If you don't feel comfortable closing the eyes, softening the gaze down gently past your nose. Just inviting your focus, your attention to soften inward toward your breath. Now you may begin to notice the mind wandering, the thoughts popping up like little bubbles, little messages, big messages. Maybe thoughts about whether or not you have the energy to do this practice or this whole journey. Maybe thoughts or concerns about tasks for the day. Or maybe feelings, emotions from past occurrences. These are all welcome and perfectly okay. I'm careful when I use the word normal, but I think it's appropriate here. This is all very normal. Busy thinking mind, thoughts in the past and in the future. Today's session will really anchor the thoughts and the minds, or it will begin a practice of anchoring the thoughts and your mind in the present. So all I ask is that you stay open to that practice, open to that idea. Draw the hands together at the heart, prayer position. Draw your chin down into your chest. And if you like, you can set a little intention for yourself here, something personal, something private, something that will serve you on this journey. If nothing comes up, just start to slow your breath down. And at the very least here, you're starting to get a nice stretch in the back of the neck. Straining the core muscles to help you sit up nice and tall here. And continuing to relax the shoulders as they may have been trained unconsciously to grip up towards the ears. Let's get ready to take a big breath in together. Here we go. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the nose or mouth. Good, and then let's inhale to open the eyes, lift the head, lift the chin, and release the hands gently to your legs. So to anchor in the breath, we're going to learn a breath technique today called Ujjayi breath. Many of you may already be familiar with this ocean breath, as we like to call it. Sounds like the waves of the ocean. It can also sound a little bit like Darth Vader. It's a bit of a dark thought, but a kind of fun one. And I feel like it's a good image. We also call this victorious breath, which I love. So we'll take one hand, put it in front of the mouth, take a deep breath in, and exhale out through the mouth onto the hands so you can feel the warmth of your breath. Just give it a try. One more time, big inhale. Awesome. So now we can let the hand go. Let's do one more like that without the hand. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth with a ha sound. And this is like you're fogging up a window to write yourself or a loved one a little note. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to seal the lips. So we're going to create that soft hissing sound by creating a soft little constriction in the back of the throat. So we'll inhale in through the nose. Same thing, but now with the lips sealed. Give it a try. Try again. Inhale in. And exhale. And if you're brand new to this and you want to just listen to mine, I'll give you one big inhale here. And exhale. Ocean breath, Ujjayi breath. A wonderful, wonderful breath technique or pranayama technique to anchor in the sound of the breath, which will help you focus and concentrate on sticking with your breath through the practice, especially during the more challenging or difficult parts of practice or on a day where your mind is in the future or maybe your heart is in the past. Helps you ground in the present moment. Don't feel like you have to master this breath today or in any of the following days. It's just a tool for us to play with. If you really want to nerd out and go a little deeper, you can check out Foundation's video on Ujjayi breath. But for now, let's just play with it. Here we go, inhaling in through the nose. Finding that ocean sound as you breathe out. Lips are sealed. Now close your eyes for a couple rounds, inhaling in. And exhaling out. And do one more just on your own. I won't cue you, just following the wave of your breath. And then we'll use this as we build our practice. I love the image of bringing the concha shell to your ear and kind of hearing that sound. That might be good for you as well. All right, so let's come onto all fours. Let's start to wake up through the spine and layer on that Ujjayi breath, just best you can, playing with it. If it's not working for you today, of course, you can leave it behind, pick it back up. Just play with it as you go. It's there to serve you, not to hinder you. Although if it's brand new, it might take some getting used to. Okay. Just a reminder, right? This time is for you. You've carved it out to be with yourself. You've showed up. As long as we're breathing, I think we're doing great. Here we go. Drop the belly. Let's give it a try. Inhaling for cow pose. Press into the fingertips. Exhaling for cat pose. With that ocean breath, inhaling, dropping the belly. And exhaling, rounding through. Continue. And when you're ready, continue with your ocean breath. We're going to just bump the hips a little left to right. Going into a little freestyle motion here, maybe turning the head to one side and then the other. And if there's any other soft, easy movement you might find here, maybe doing a couple circles with the rib cage one way and then the other. A little improvisation here is welcome. Find what feels good. And then you're going to take your hands and walk them forward. Come all the way onto your belly. Drag the hands back a bit in line with your rib cage. Squeeze the elbows in. Press into the tops of the feet. Drop your chin into your chest. And then with that ocean breath, inhale up, cobra. Exhale, ocean breath as you bring it back down. Good, twice more like that with the breath. Inhale. And exhale. And once more. Good. Curl the toes under, press back up to all fours. So with this ocean breath, we're really able to kind of see how the fuel for the movement or the vinyasa can be the breath. So that the gesture is as long as the inhale, and maybe there's a pause there, and then the gesture is as long as the exhale. Just something to play with. And if you've been practicing a long time, this is actually a really great practice to kind of get back in sync. And maybe play with the extension of your inhales and your exhales. All right, downward facing dog. Let's go. This one's for you, Benji. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you there, buddy. All right, pedal it out. Let's dedicate this first downward dog to your favorite dog. Benji, just kidding. This could be like your favorite actual dog, or maybe you're sending it to a friend. It's more like a DAWG. All jokes aside, sending some love and good energy, a little dedication out to those who need it, people or pets that you adore, just sending some good, loving energy, vibes out into the universe, out into your community. Does wonders for the soul. All right, after a bit of movement here, find stillness. Upper arm bones are rotating out. We're hugging the low ribs in, so we feel the abdominals kind of turn on here. I'm not holding in the neck, soft and easy in the neck. Clawing through the fingertips. Inhale in, exhale, ocean breath. Again, inhale in, exhale, Ujjayi. Good. On your next inhale, bend the knees, carve a line with the nose, look forward. And exhale, step or hop your way towards the top of your mat. Feet hip-width apart or flush together. Now your choice, just nice conscious footing, toes pointing forward. Bend your knees generously when you land here. Shake the head a little yes, a little no. Good, then today we're gonna walk the fingertips or the hands over towards the right side of your mat. If the fingertips are not touching the ground, then you're gonna hang like a rag doll here and it's gonna be awesome. If they are touching the ground, then you can kind of use them to really create a little resistance. Find a deeper stretch maybe in the left low back, side waist. Cool, then we'll slowly walk or swing the hands over towards the other side. Notice if your feet have started to turn here, if you can keep the toes forward, that might be good practice. Relaxing through the neck, finding a breath here. So we don't have to maintain that ocean breath for every single inhale and exhale for this particular practice especially. But keep coming back to it. Use it as your anchor. Sweet, then release. Inhale, lift up just halfway. Your version, just find a little length. Follow that ocean breath here maybe. And then exhale, follow it down. Great, bend the knees, tuck the chin, and roll it nice and slow up to mountain pose. Ground through those feet. Draw energy up from the arches, stand up nice and tall, head over heart, heart over pelvis. lift your heart. Find a little love or pride. Just put some feeling behind it here. Mountain pose, where the top of your head perhaps is the top of the mountain. The arms are the sides. We're lifting up, feeling this upward current of energy through the front body, grounding through the back body. All right, so I'm going to share a little mantra here, and you can just listen to it or you can repeat it quietly under your breath. And if this is brand new to you, I get this can be a little weird, but it will be helpful, I think, for our journey here. So the mantra is, my breath is my anchor. My anchor is my breath. And if you'd like to repeat after me, I'll say it again here. My breath is my anchor. My anchor is my breath. And one more time, maybe you'd like to whisper it, repeat it this time out loud. My breath is my anchor. My anchor is my breath. All right, let's flow. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, float it down, forward fold. Lead with your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice long neck, flat back position. Exhale, soften and fold back in. Good, inhale, fingertips come to the mat. We're gonna step just the right foot back, just the right foot. Lower the right knee down and inhale, sweep the arms forward, up and back. Big inhale, big breath, big stretch. And exhale, slow and steady all the way back down. Beautiful. Pull the left hip crease back, flex the left toes. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, roll onto that left foot, come back to your nice low lunge. Plant the right palm, inhale, optional to pick that back knee up. Left fingertips reach towards the sky. Big twist here, big breath. And use your exhale to guide it all the way back to your lunge. Frame your left foot with your hands and then step that left foot back to plank pose. Feel free to lower the knees for half plank. Good, inhale to look forward, shift the heart slightly forward. Then exhale, lower all the way to the belly. We got this. Inhale with that Ujjayi breath, cobra, lift it up. Exhale, soften and fold it back down. Good. Inhale, press up to plank or all fours. And exhale, hips up high and back, downward facing dog. Send some love out, send a little dedication out, send some good energy out, out, out. Inhaling lots of love in. Exhaling lots of love out. Good. From here, step the right foot all the way up into your nice lunge, lower the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, up and back. Big breath here, nice wide breath into all four sides of the torso. And then exhale, float it back down. Good, pull the right hip crease back, flex your right toes. Inhale to look forward, find length in the spine. And then exhale, roll through that right foot, front knee over front ankle. Left hand to the earth, not crashing into that wrist. Optional to lift the back knee or keep it lowered. Here we go. Inhale, right fingertips to the sky. Big breath. And exhale guides you back down. Frame the right foot with the hands. Then step that right foot back. Now draw your navel up to your spine here in plank or half plank. Take a round of Ujjayi breath. Upper arm bones are rotating out, so your elbow creases are shining forward. Fingertips are spread. If the knees are lifted, we're really reaching the heels back, engaging the quads and the low belly muscles. And everyone is keeping that nice, long, beautiful neck. We're here for 3. If you're shaking, I'm with you. 2, 1. Shift the heart forward, gaze forward just a bit. Slowly lower onto the belly. With your inhale, rise up, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale to plank or all fours. And exhale, hips up high and back, downward facing dog.
Beautiful. On your next inhale, try it with the ocean breath. Lift the right leg up for three-legged dog. Turn the toes down. Work to level the hips. Press into both palms evenly. Hug the low ribs in. Engage the core muscles. You're doing great. Good. Now inhale, lift the right leg a little higher. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze and lift, and then step that right foot all the way up into your nice lunge. This time we're gonna pivot on the back foot. Peek at me if you need to. Left toes are pointing towards the front left corner of my mat, or the front left corner of your room. Front knee stays bent. We're gonna draw the hands to the waistline, carve a line with the nose, forward, up and back, and let your head and your heart lift you up. Now, work to lengthen the tailbone down a bit. Draw the navel in so we're nice and centered. And then send the fingertips forward, up and back for warrior one. Nice wide position in the arms and the shoulders here. So thumbs back, pinkies forward. Imagine you're holding a big beach ball. Good. Pull the right hip crease back. Press into the outer edge of your left foot. Think about engaging, if you can, your left inner thigh. Sometimes I like to even give it a little pat, just like wake up, left inner thigh. Okay, warrior one, inhale, maybe you look up here. Exhale, warrior two. We're gonna widen the stance just a bit. Back toes are still turned in. Send the left fingertips back, right fingertips forward. Yes, I am human. I know you were wondering. Warrior two. So there's a tendency here, we're just gonna touch on some of these things in this first week and then we're gonna fly like rock stars. But there's a tendency to kind of lean forward here. Think about stacking the spine so that the energy that runs up and down the spine can flow without constriction. Align head over heart, heart over pelvis. Think mountain pose in the spine. Cool, and then inhale, reach the right fingertips up and back. We're gonna straighten the front leg. I'm sure you're gonna love that. Come into that front leg. This is a little reverse triangle here. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel it all the way back, all the way back, all the way back. And then repeat the twist as you pivot on the back foot. Inhale, right fingertips up to the sky, maybe with that ocean breath. Exhale, let it guide you back down. Plant the palms. We've been here before. Step the right toes back. Beautiful. Inhale, shift forward. This time belly to cobra, or maybe now you take a chaturanga to an upward facing dog. Inhale in. Exhale to downward facing dog. That's where we'll meet. Good. Inhale in deeply. And exhale completely. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up high, maybe with Ujjayi breath. Beautiful. Pause here. This is tough. We're building strength, working from the inside out too here, creating awareness of all these intrinsic muscles, particularly in the abdominal, around your center, your core, but really everywhere. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg up high, welcome that heat. Exhale, shift it forward, rounding in the spine, knee to nose, and then step it all the way up, front knee over front ankle. So reconnect, anchor with your breath here. If you're getting warm, you can take some exhales out through the mouth, just here and there, especially here in the beginning of our journey. Eventually we'll work to more just nostril breathing, but love a good cleansing breath if it feels right. If you need to sigh it out, definitely take it intentionally is great. All right, now we'll pivot on the back foot. Front toes pointing forward, front knee over front ankle, back toes pointing towards the front right corner of your mat or the room. Hands come to the waistline, and here we go. Nice strong base here. Ride the wave up. Reconnect here. If you've been practicing a long time, this is an amazing moment for you to really look at every little thing and notice the sensation, the feedback that it's giving you. Press into the outer edge of your right foot, engage your right inner thigh, and when you're ready, we'll send the fingertips all the way up for warrior one, Virabhadrasana one.
Careful not to splay out through the front body here like a long puppy belly. See if you can draw the navel in and up, create a nice strong center base. Imagine you're holding a big beach ball here, thumbs back, pinkies forward. Inhale, maybe you carve a line with the nose to look up. And then exhale, let's take it to warrior two. So maybe you widen the stance here. Right fingertips reach back, left fingertips reach forward, front knees over front ankle. Torso is stacked best we can, working to stack up through the spine. Strong legs here, working those booty muscles, the core muscles, relaxing the shoulders down. So this is a warrior. You can embody the feeling of a warrior here. Work to find that using nice controlled breath. Pressing into all four corners of the feet. Don't miss a corner. All right, you're doing awesome. Here we go. Let's send the left fingertips forward, up and back, straighten through that left leg. Feel that big stretch in the front of the left hip crease. Neck is nice and long. Gorgeous. Inhale in, exhale with the breath. Cartwheel it slowly all the way back to the front. We pivot on the right foot. Right hand goes down, and right away with your next ocean inhale, lift the left fingertips up. Big twist. Good. Use the exhale to guide it down. Plant the palms, step the left toes back. Give it a try, plank pose. Maybe even just for a second. If you've been on the knees, you might try one more second in plank. And then lower the knees again. Here we are, finding a cycle of ocean breath. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. One more time, inhaling in. Exhaling out. Good, inhale to look forward. Lower all the way down, belly or cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. Your choice. Follow your breath, inhaling to open your heart and exhaling to make your way back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's take a nice cleansing breath here so you can let go of the Ujjayi technique. Inhale in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let something go. Beautiful. Slowly lower to the knees. Bring the big toes together. Gently walk the knees as wide as your yoga mat. And then send those hips on back towards the feet as you melt your chest, your heart towards the earth, forehead towards the mat. Extended child's pose. Okay, my loves, close your eyes here. Maybe find a soft rocking of the forehead on the earth, massaging the brow bone here, the third eye. And maybe soften the jaw. And I'll leave it to you. If it feels best to kind of just let the breath be natural and be in its natural flow, do that. If you feel more pulled to practice Ujjayi here, this would be a nice place in this private little love cave to really hear that ocean sound. And whatever you're doing, see if you can notice a little bit of a rise, almost like a wave as you breathe in, and a fall, gently as you breathe out. And just see if you can find a little bit of a wave there with the breath and the torso and the belly. Keep your thoughts loving and positive if you can here, especially as we work with tight hips and tight legs and our beautiful bellies. Good, then hopefully slow the heart rate down just a bit here. Try to keep it nice and soft and easy as you press into your hands, press into your feet, and slowly rise back up. Walk the knees in just a bit, and then we'll swing the feet, the ankles, legs to one side so that we can come through all the way. And then we're gonna come onto our backs. So all the way through. If you have a little blanket or towel, you can put it under the knees, or maybe today use it as a pillow behind the head. Then bring your hands to your belly and walk your heels out as wide as your yoga mat. Inhale, feel the belly rise. Exhale, notice how it falls. Now find that Ujjayi breath. Inhale as it rises. And exhale as it falls. Now close your eyes and keep this little Ujjayi practice going. And as you get further along in your practice, you can work with really extending the inhales, making them longer, and extending the exhales, making them longer too. So that ultimately we're training ourselves to take less breaths each minute, to trigger the parasympathetic nervous system, to balance out the sympathetic, the other side, the other guys, calming any anxiety, in the body. Now you can begin to let that Ujjayi breath go. We'll pick it up again, but just want to leave us with this one little thought. You know, Ujjayi breath is really for you to hear, you to listen to. It's not like a performance. So, especially with the at-home yoga practice, you get this awesome opportunity to create this deep listening with yourself, which is one of the reasons I've become so fascinated just more and more and more each year with the breath, the relationship to the breath, the science of the breath, the spirituality of the breath. So especially with Ujjayi breath, I feel like it's good right away to acknowledge, or if this is a remembering for you, that this is for you. It's not to perform. So it's really just enough for you to hear that sound. Your own personal ocean, baby. Yes! Hug the knees into the chest. Let's give the low back a little love here as you rock a little side to side. Great, then send the arms into cactus arms, bend the elbows, fingertips point up behind your head. Let's rock the knees to one side, any side. And then back to center, take it to the other side. And back to center, and one more time. You can integrate the neck here if it feels good, breathing. And back to center. To the other side. And back to center. Excellent. So you can rock and roll up to a seat if you have to boogie. If you have time, let's extend the legs out. Draw the arms to the sides. And you can stay here for a little bit in Shavasana, longer if you have the time. If not, we know you have to boogie. We love you. The home practice is beautiful because it can be individualized. And you can really meet and greet yourself each day. It's a pure, total, utter honor and pleasure to share this practice with you. Thank you for showing up today. I do hope and plan on seeing you tomorrow. We'll bring the palms together, thumbs up to the third eye. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And we'll close with a whisper. Namaste.